Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Swallowed. Yeah, Swallowed. A movie that looked like a weird crime drama, and then it turns out it's actually probably a horror movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 10 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. And don't forget, we're doing a live stream at 7 o'clock tonight, Sunday. Okay, so two guys, they're a couple. One of them's moving, and the other one gets this idea, well, I'm going to give you a going away present. I'm going to go with you and smuggle drugs to make a bunch of money. I'm not sure how that works, but he gets in too deep. The woman they're supposed to deal with pulls out a gun and forces him to swallow the drugs. And this is that part of it, smuggling like that. Yeah, that's a thing. So at first you're thinking, oh, this is like a crime thing. Then, of course, they end up in some trouble at a rest stop. Not sure what they're trying to imply with this guy, whether he's, I don't know, aggressively gay or he's anti-gay or something. But so they get into a confrontation. He punches him, which does something to his stomach, and you think, well, the drugs must have burst. No, they're moving. So then it turns into something else. Like, he wasn't smuggling drugs, he was smuggling, I don't know what he's smuggling. They don't say in the trailer. So that's kind of horrifying, right? So then they end up in this cabin where they have to deliver the drugs, or whatever it is. And of course, he's having all sorts of problems. The drugs or whatever are moving around. They're trying to get him out of him. It's not really working, and then it becomes a survival thing with people running around in their underwear. So it's a low budget, kind of real squeamish horror movie. Written and directed by Carter Smith. And let's see, Witchcraft Motion Picture Company. Ooh, good name. In association with Leroy and Witchcraft Motion Picture Company, starring Cooper Koch, Jose Colon, get it, Jenna Malone, and Mark Patton. I don't know those actors. One of them, Jenna Malone sounds familiar. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm not sure what these things are. So it would be interesting to know. And it also would be interesting to know why they felt, I guess they're coming from Mexico and going into the States? Or are they going to Mexico? Because they say in the trailer he's going to California. So maybe he's going to, from Mexico to California. I don't know. So, you know, it seems like something that could be mildly interesting horror movie. The music's good, I'll say that. We got good music on this trailer. So the production value is pretty good. I like the pacing of it. The trailer itself, it just moves. It's telling you, like, ugh. So these two guys, and then he gets into a drug dealer, and then it becomes something else, and then it just sort of spirals. That's the way the movie should move. And I suspect it does, because this trailer moves very well. So I would see this. Sure. I don't know how much I'd like it, considering what's going on. He's swallowing stuff, and then they have to pull it out of his butt. I don't know if I want to see that. But the pacing's good. The acting seems fine. The music is spot on. I don't say that much about the music, but this is... oh, okay, here we go. It's a bit of a synopsis. Follows two best friends on their final night together with a nightmare of drugs, bugs, and horrific intimacy. Yeah, I mean, the only downside to this, it seems like there's going to be a lot of pooping and butt stuff, which don't think I want to see. So it depends on how he sort of frames that. So, but yeah, this could be decent, I guess. You know, I mean, if it's kept simple, right? This is definitely a tight 90. Yeah, you don't want to go a minute over 90 minutes with a concept like this because, I mean, it's a pretty simple concept. First act, you establish the two guys. They're good friends. This is their last night. Yeah, the only hurdle is why is he doing this on their last night? But whatever. He wants to make them money or, I don't know, go with them, whatever. So they cut this drug deal. They try to back out. He's forced to swallow a bunch of stuff he doesn't want to swallow. And it's just this guy who swallows the stuff, I think. And that's the end of the first act. Second act, they're on the road. He's not feeling too good. Eventually, they go into a bathroom, possibly to get rid of all the stuff because they are either past the point where they think they have to cross into the United States or whatever. They meet the trucker, punches him. Things don't go well, and you know, he ends up in worse shape, and now he's dying, right? Or very sick. So they drive him to the cabin, and they just want the drugs. She and the other guy. But the drugs or whatever are not cooperating. February 14th. Quite a Valentine's Day movie. On demand. Yeah, this guy. He is sufficiently creepy, isn't he? Third act, it becomes a survival kind of thing. Not sure about the guy who swallowed the stuff, whether or not he lives. I suspect that he dies. I think he's dead, and I think the other guy is forced to dispose of the body. And so in a low budgeter like this, who knows the ending? It could be that he never figures out what the hell his friend smuggled, even though his friend is dead, or, you know, everybody dies and we accept the main character who gets away. I mean, not sure. It could go a bunch of different ways. I suspect it probably goes something like, well, his friend dies, his other friend doesn't really know anything, and he either escapes or they cut him loose. Probably escapes, because gangsters rarely cut anybody loose. They're a loose end for a reason. But, again, it's an indie movie, you know. The characters could take a different attitude, and it could surprise you. I like the whole production. So this is the way to make, again, you know, low budgeter. You only got 4 characters. The music really sells it. Yeah. So check out the trailer, and probably, if you're not too squeamish, check out Swallowed. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Don't forget the live stream starts at 7 today. We're going to be talking about, we got to get caught up on the box office, especially with Avatar. And we'll be talking about stuff that went on during the week. Probably the Velma show again, and Alec Baldwin, which I did a little write-up on at Clownfish TV. You can read. All right, we'll see you in the next one.